Gosh, how many years have I been involved with S.T.A.G.E? Well, about 103 years. Knowing that S.T.A.G.E has been going for 25 years, thanks to David Galligan and so many others, I have been privileged and honored to be part of, I would imagine some of the, like, it seems like yesterday many times when you have reunions like that, but it was probably about 20 years ago, maybe, excuse me, that many years ago. 2 years ago, I think that was the Burt Bacharach tribute, and that was a fantastic event. For me personally, always these events are very personal because you're working with your friends for a great cause, and you know where the money goes. It goes directly to people who are in need. And but 2 years ago for Burt Bacharach, of course, he was there, and one of my first shows was Promises, Promises, and I was able to recreate the original Michael Bennett choreography, which was thrilling for me. To even attempt to do it these many years later was kind of a great accomplishment. But even more than that was that I had Sandal Bergman, Jane Lanier, and Valerie Pettiford standing next to me, and we were in a rehearsal room together again. All these wonderful, Broadway divas, but I mean in the best sense of the word. Rehearsing and teaching them the Turkey Lurkey number was hilarious. We had so much fun, and it was just a great. And once I came off stage, I mean, we got through it. The audience responded, so I said, well, that's definitive. That's the definitive Turkey Lurkey, and I'm never doing it again. David Galligan is such a special person in my life. Well, first of all, I met him because he gave me a good review, and so love somebody like that, right? It was a love letter. So he has a special place in my heart, but seriously, he's such a decent, wonderful, and talented director. And a person. More importantly, he's got a big heart, and all of his work in the stage events, people are devoted to him. They will drop whatever they're doing if they can and go to wherever he's. It's true when they say there's no ego. You leave your ego at the door, because it's a fantastic feeling to be part of the community of actors and singers and dancers and musicians, and that's what David brings us together and gives us. It's a great gift, and these reunions are therefore, then we bring it to the audience, and it's a very special show, and they're just not to be missed, and they tend to be a little more than 2 hours, but people don't mind because it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. That there's nothing like theater, and when you see all of these people that come together that would never be in the same show together. I remember one year I was so excited because David comes up with these great ideas about pairing people together, ideas for numbers, and he's thinking like a creative director and matching people. And so when he said, I have a number in mind for you and George Chakiris, well, let me at it. And that was a great way for me to see George again, because we had worked together in company, and I was madly in love with him, and there we were on the stage, doing our duet, our song and dance, and it was terrific. That was a standout. Well, I just came back from London, a show that I put together, a one-woman show. I had been doing a couple of them over time. In the last 10 years, I've done 2 or 3 shows of my own. The recreation the creation of Music in the Mirror, and the recreation of it, because there were 2 versions of it, I'm able to lift that thanks to the writers and put it in my show that I do now, that I'm going to be taking all over. Because initially there was a very ambitious number called Inside the Music, and it was a killer, 4 octaves, and it was just because Michael was trying to kill me with kindness, I said. London was my out-of-town tryout, and it's called My Musical Comedy Life. And so now I'm taking it to Australia. I've never been there, and I'm very excited to go there for the first time to the Adelaide Theatre Festival, and then hopefully Melbourne, and then Sydney. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm very proud of it, yes.